This is the book of Habakkuk 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision, and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to you brothers to the four corners of the earth, preaching this word, and also laboring in his word in truth, love, and sincerity, and may blessings fall upon the houses that are 1/3. So as a man of the Lord, as a prophet, you can also call yourself a watchman. Okay? The Lord have given you the position to go preach, prophesy his word, but in doing so, you must stand upon your watch. Okay? You are also considered a watchman. You know, sometimes brothers, we always like to use the different wording as to say, like, we are your true news anchors. Okay? Because we are the ones that's really watching out for you. You know, we are the ones that's warning you and letting you to know what's to come. Okay? And trying to give you or prepare you, right? Or give you, you know, the book of life, which is the word, and you know, that you may run into this word, you know, in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right? Because it says the Lord's name is a strong tower, right? And he that runneth to it, and he that runneth into it is safe. Roughly paraphrasing, right? You know, we are to warn you and prepare you of these different things that come. And the only defense that you Israelites have out there, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? That is who you truly, that's the true name of who the world ignorantly calls God, and ignorantly calls his only begotten, Yahushai. Okay? In the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the holy tongue. Okay? The only defense, the only covering, the only protection is from them. Okay? That's it. You know, if the Lord doesn't give you that hedge of protection, no matter what, you will not make it. You will not make it through all the calamities that's coming to America, Babylon the Great, right? Where the main destruction is going to come, right? And wherever you Israelites are scattered, okay, you are not going to make it. All right? Through the calamities and through the destruction. Okay, so I'm going to read it again. It says, I will stand upon Habakkuk 2, verse 1. Slog it 1 second. It reads, it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it. Okay? And as the Lord is saying, right, write the vision, make it plain upon the tables. And, you know, we are making, you know, the Lord has made this word plain upon the tables, okay, to you people, through his men, the servants, the prophets. Okay? As it says here again, it says, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables. You see? So we're giving it to you straight. We're giving it to you plainly, or plain as day. Yet you people cannot see it because, or 2/3 of you people can't see it because your eyes have been blinded. You know? That he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right? Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, and it will not tarry. Okay? So you have things that's already set, but it's for an appointed time. You know? There's an appointed time where World War III is going to break off, right? But right now you hear of what? You hear of the different wars and rumors of wars, you know? But, hey, Yahweh Shai already spoke about that. That what? You shall hear wars and rumors of wars. But what did he say? Roughly paraphrasing, and I'm going to get it, Lord's will. It says, the end is not yet. Okay? You know, you're going to hear these different things, you know, but the end is not yet. You know, you're going to see nation rise up against nation and kingdom against kingdom, right? Right, and you're going to start seeing all these different famines and pestilences and all these different things start to happen around the world, you know. But we know that, you know, there's more things that's going to follow right after that, you know, as we start seeing these different signs. Okay. So it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. You know? So, you know, there may be things that, you know, according to the way we think, you know, it may be taking long, you know, but we have to remember that we are not on the Lord's time. You know, we're not on the Lord's time, and the Lord has everything for an appointed time. He has it already set in stone when World War III is going to break out, when race wars is going to break out, meaning like, you know, worldwide. Okay, civil unrest, insurrection. Okay, different pestilences, famine, you know, different earthquakes and tornadoes, and, you know, all these different things. It all is set for a appointed time for its own purpose. You know, I mean, now you may have your different skirmishes, you know, around the world where you see at the moment, you know, but we're talking about on a mass scale. You know, things are for an appointed time, and whatever the case may be, you know. Difference, even at, you know, different scales, right? It's still for an appointed time, right? But it says what? Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So though it seems as it's taken a long time, just wait for it, you know? Because what? Because it will surely come. Surely come. It will not tarry. So let's go into that word surely. Okay. It says in the Hebrew is bow. It says to go in, enter, come. Let's see. To bring in, cause to come in. Together, cause to come, bring near. To be introduced. It really doesn't give you too much. Yeah, it doesn't really give you too much, you know. But when it says surely come, meaning, you know, it's going to take place. Okay. Why? Because the Lord's word doesn't go back void unto him. Let's prove that. Okay. It's the book of Isaiah 55. Verse. I'll start at 10. It says, for as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth in bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. You see? So what? It says, though it tarry, it shall surely come. You see? Why? Because, hey, the word's Lord, right? The Lord's word, right? Whatever goes out of his mouth, it shall not return unto him void. You see? But it says what? But it shall accomplish that which I please. You see? So even though it may seem like to you it's taking a long time, it's already set in stone that, hey, what the Lord said is going to accomplish. You know, it's going to accomplish that which he please. You know? As it says here that, but it shall accomplish that which I please. You know, so it's already set in stone, you know, and that's why I said it's going to happen on the Lord's time, you know. So I want to get, and we can get this real quick, and I want to close out because I'm not going to make this too long, but this is just quick. Matthew 24 verse 6, right? When you go down to verse 3, we can read that. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? Right? When let's jump to verse 6 for the lack of time, or for the sake of time. It says, and you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. And we hear of all these different things, these different, wars that's being spoken about in different alternative media. These different little wars that's going on in the Pacific Oceans, and these different places going on. Different nations fighting against each other, right? You hear of all these different things, but the scripture says that you should hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled. Why? For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. You see? For nation shall rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. You see? So I quickly just want to scroll through, like I was saying, like as we've been the true watchmen, right? The true news anchors, okay, for Israel first and foremost, but we also got to let the people, you heathen of the world know what's going on as well. That your favorite welfare, your well favorite harlot, America Babylon the Great, will be destroyed, right? And also you heathen too, okay. So when you look at, and this is RT News, just one of the news articles I like to go to and get information. You see different things going on around the world. So the first thing I seen, and there's not that many on here, but just to show you, as you can see, it says Russia's newest nuclear submarine launches ballistic missile from underwater for the first time. So letting you know that Russia got a new, well-equipped, active submarine. Right, and we already know that Russia is the one is when you read Ezekiel the 38th chapter, he is the guard of the other nations, meaning he is the one that not only give these other nations arms, but he also is a guardian to them, meaning Russia is their big brother over them. Russia is their defense, so to speak, right? Meaning if another nation goes and messes with, let's say, Iran, right? Then who steps in? The big brother Russia, right? Also known as the Big Bear. Let's go on a little bit more. It says, let's see. And there's not that many as going on with this one, just a few. Let's see. There's another one. I might have passed it up. Okay, you got the California nightmare, insult to injury as fires and power cuts turn Golden State into dystopia, right? So you got the world on fire, as we've been showing you and speaking about. Okay. And also, there's another one that's speaking about missiles. Let's see. I don't know if I passed it up or what. And Slovakia. Let me see. Okay, arrogant and illegal. Lavrov denounces U.S. military's oil moves in Syria at Russian, Turkish, Iranian precedent. Right. So yeah, they don't got too much going on. But hey, if you click on here, you get different information, going into, and that's just what's most relevant for us right now, what it's speaking on. Okay, but you can click on more, as I said. You can go to this little column with the 3 at the top and get more information as as you please. But that's just a part of the things. Look at that, Halloween massacre, 3 killed, now wounded, house party shooting in California. But hey, as watchmen, these are just different things. Oh, yep, here we go. Here, this is the one I was looking for. It says side with let's see, Slovakia. It says side with India and face our missiles. Pakistan's minister for Kashmir issues stark warning to all friends of its enemy. You see? So hey, these are different things, man, and it just shows you, man, nation rising up against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Why? Because we are at the end. Okay, so things is getting all stirred up, man, with these other nations, ultimately, which is going to lead to, at the end of the day, which is ultimately is going to lead to all these nations being gathered to the Middle East and, having a fight, which is goes where, you know, America's allies is going to turn against them and all shoot missiles, you know, on his great horse as well, you know. But, you know, everything said and done, you know, this is just, you know, another, you know, source, you know, as a watchman, you know, we used in cipher through the scriptures, you know, to back things up, you know, as being watchmen. Okay, and this is just one source, you know, that we use circumspectly, you know. So, hey, so that's the point on that, you know. Lord willing, hoping the lesson was edifying. So with that, till next time, I want to say shalom.